when the lunar cycles hit the new lunar cycle in the middle of February, the energies are shifting very quickly. And so to speak, we're going to be hitting the ground running with our creations and the energy output. And I wanted to put these forward so you guys can take the last few weeks of this cycle to review and consider where you are at with your value system, where you are at with your inner trust, your capacity to live your magic, your capacity of dreaming the world into being, your capacity of who you are, and your those abilities as a multidimensional human. The new paradigm is talking about a reality with new rules. Okay. Paradigm is a structure or a pattern that establishes the rules of reality, the rules of the game. And we've been under a particular type of setup that has limited our capacities, that has accommodated deactivated DNA dances, has, really quite literally have fallen in consciousness. And I don't want to say fallen as in good or evil, because that's a perception as well. I'm talking about fallen as in we've forgotten a lot of the realities that we used to dwell in. We've forgotten a lot of our capacities to have a very profound influence in this reality. And that is what I would refer to as the fall of consciousness. So we've set up value systems, rules of reality that accommodate that. And sometimes, we unconsciously participated. Actually, most of the time we are unconsciously participating because there's lots of layers of infiltration to facilitate the shutdown. So we are approaching a monumental time of change. And yes, we have been saying this for a decade, right, or more, especially for those of us that were alive and in our spiritual practice as we approached 2012, because that was similar language. But now I think what we see happening here is that, by time 2012 rolled around, we were getting acquainted with what it was to live in accelerated times, where time and things happen a lot faster than they used to. And my experience from then to now is that time has radically accelerated. Things have become very intense. And a lot of things can happen in a very short amount of time. And I don't just mean like events. I'm talking about life shifting events can happen in a split second.